It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. And on tap tonight, it's Miami going up against Los Angeles. And for Los Angeles, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Two great backcourts going head-to-head tonight. Kenny, your thoughts on how the guard position has evolved over time? And make it quick.
Yeah.
The evolution of the guard position in 12 seconds, please.
Well, you weren't quick, so why do I have to be so quick?
Well, just try.
8
Okay,
seconds
I'm
left.
going to be as quick as I can.
Okay.
7,
But I'm going to be
6,
as
5,
vigilant as I can.
Okay.
4,
You know,
3,
they're more like combo guards
2,
now.
1. And with all the switching guards, you can defend more position. For the teams that rebound collectively, guards have to be involved on the boards.
It's almost like you were reading that, Shaq.
We were going to give you 10 seconds, Shaq. You didn't have to rush.
I did rush.
You didn't have to. Because
Yeah,
anyway.
combo guards. Let's go courtside.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the New York Knicks.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Well, they came in with a strong game plan, made adjustments when they needed to, and kept the crowd out of their heads.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, guys, Lonzo Ball knew the Lakers needed a leader, and he thought he could fill that hole. He said a lot of it is natural. I think you're either born a leader or you're not. Now, the Ball family does not shy away from controversy, and it didn't last season either. So none of us know exactly where this is all going to end up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Steve, how about just getting along? I mean, obviously you want to win and play well, but what about teammates just getting along?
You know, Kevin, I love it because I think there's an expectation if you don't get along, you can't win. There are some teams you can see these two guys don't like each other, and they still win. But then the teams that is sustained for a long time is the teammates that get along. What you want to do is set, goals that's realistic. And if you can do that and obtain that, then you have pretty much a good team.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Brandon Ingram's out there with Ball, and it's McGee in at the center. Now, here's James. Passes it to McGee. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. McGee's got the first basket of the game for Los Angeles.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Now, here's Ball. After Dwayne Wade's miss, and the dunk by James.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
The three from Johnson. Kuzma pulls it in. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Bulls.
And I think they can hold their heads high from that performance, despite the final score being what it was.
Oh, sure, they did a ton of things right, and they can definitely look at those as they move forward to try to avenge that loss.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That one is off.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great, and he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
And he sinks the second. And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. It's a 5-point game. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Win one, lose one. This might be the case again for both teams this coming season. I mean, plenty of lift in those legs. LeBron never did the dunk contest. He just does it in a game.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now, here's Olynyk. 17 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And if he can hit that shot, it spreads the defense out and really changes the complexion of the game.
Opens up opportunities for everyone, makes the offense its most dynamic.
Here's Ingram. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. Pass to James. Over Wade. Can't hit that one. And Miami the other way now. To the middle. Johnson kicks to Olynyk. The pass to Dragic. McGee with the block. Kuzma against Olynyk. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Ball.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Wade with it, now guarded by Ball. And the shot goes in. Dragic has got his first basket.
You know, he's had a handful of seasons in the top 10 in assists. Wade is a gifted passer.
And Steve Goran Dragic, the most improved player back in 2014. He led Slovenia to a gold medal at the 2017 Eurobasket tournament.
You know, one of the better European players of the last decade. A slashing penetrator, crafty finishing around the rim as well.
Now, here's Wade. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Here's Whiteside. A basket good off the assist from Wade.
When he gets the ball in that close with Whiteside's length, I don't know how you stop him.
Ball kicks to James. Out to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. And here's Ingram from the arc. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Miami trailing. Here's Wade. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
There have been seasons where Wade has averaged over 10 free throws a game. He knows how to get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
First free throw is good. And Miami making a change here. Isles checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Lakers in the lead. James outside. Ball against Dragic. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. James has got 7 points in the game.
LeBron James, you wouldn't think there's anything left to improve upon, but in the past year or 2, he's becoming much more efficient from range.
Okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Now here's Ingram. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it out to James. Back to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
And so here is Miami. They trail by 3. Rockets the pass to Wade. Shoots over Ingram. Good ball movement here by Miami. Johnson can't hit.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he could deliver.
Kuzma kicks the ball. He dishes it to LeBron. Over Johnson. No good there off the double clutch. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. That one, no good. Great D that time from LeBron.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. The NBA always evolving, Steve. What do you like to see in a big man coming through the ranks these days with the kind of game we've got in front of us?
Well, I think right now, a lot of these big guys, they have to be versatile, especially on the defensive end. We talk so much about the big shooting threes, but I think big guys right now got to be able to switch on pick and rolls, being able to guard the small guys, and I think also you still have to have that toughness. But I would love Kevin to see somebody come in and just dominate on the low block, and our entire game changes because this guy can win a championship being a low post player.
But you really think that's going to happen?
No, not at all.
And Miami making a change here. Jones is checked in. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for 2.
That free throw missing. He hits the 2nd from the line. Lakers leading by 4. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. He's looking for James and finds him. And they double up James. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Raptors. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Miami, just way behind.
And right now for Miami, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
What they've done, they've kept themselves in the playoff picture, though. They haven't been spectacular, but they're still in the race. And we all know anything can happen in the postseason.
Here's James after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Lyles inside. Anthony on him. Shot's good by Lyles. It's a tie ball game.
You can't give him any daylight or he will do just that.
Caldwell Pope finds Anthony from downtown. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The strength of Dwayne Wade when he gets inside, tough to handle without fouling him.
He shot 2 free throws. The game, made one and missed one.
At the line for 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Lakers making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And both free throws good for Wade. Beasley with, he averages a bit over 6 points a game. Floats one. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Wade with the jam.
Wade in the open floor is a work of art, knows exactly how to fill those lanes.
Lakers trail by 4.
Hassan Whiteside said growing up, he never had a backup plan. He was going to be an NBA player. His huge size made that a pretty safe bet.
And now here comes Jones leading the break. Wade, good.
Everything is working for D. Wade. He is turning back that clock.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And you just don't see many players with the kind of length that Hassan Whiteside possesses.
Did you know on his tiptoes he can grab the rim with both hands, and he's pretty athletic for his size. Those physical tools just about off the charts.
Gave it to me, but I took it, they ain't give it to me. She really God gave it to me. Yeah, really fit, it's a shooting for me. I started hooping for the Nike check. I play tennis for the Rolex.
A different look for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Whiteside. Waiters comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic. And Stevenson's checked in for Los Angeles. 1:29 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Beasley. Lyles against Stevenson. Shoots over Lyles. And the basket by Stevenson.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
I love it. Really, both teams running plays that fit the personnel, going back and forth.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
There's the dish to Beasley. It's hauled in by Lyles.
You know what? He tried to lay it in at the point of attack. Just too much defensive pressure on that play.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And one on Caldwell Pope. Well, Dion Waiter is one of those irrational confidence players. He can get his shot anytime, and he's never shy about it.
You're right. That can rub off on a team in a good and in a bad way. The confidence part is good. And at the same time, you want efficient offense. Passing up good shots for great shots.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wagner passes to Stevenson. And that one comes up a bit short.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Lyles kicks to Jones. And he gets it to go from the corner. And Miami leads by 8.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Stevenson with the bounce pass. Caldwell Pope left side. And again, no good by the Lakers. Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for Miami. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. Dwayne Wade talked about the potential of this team as well as the challenges they face this season.
We understand our potential can develop to be a great team in this season. But that's the hardest part, is understanding your potential when you have guys who's never been through it, you know, as a collective group. So that's the biggest challenge, is to understand, okay, we're good, guys. We can win some games, but can we get to the next level of being great?
That's the veteran mindset a player like Wade brings to the group.
Exactly. I mean, he's fully aware of the importance of experience, a true leader for his team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
So far, they've been active, scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
The play calling has been perfect, backed up by beautiful execution. They've certainly captured the moment in that first quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Lance Stevenson, Chandler out there with Wagner. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Hart in at the 2 spot. Here's Stevenson, following the 3 by Miami that went in. Steps back and fires, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And Caldwell-Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
Hitters for 3, and again, Miami with the triple.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, but out on the perimeter, a lot more space. It all evens out.
Here's Wagner. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Tries again. Miami grabs the miss.
He got the space he needed, but just blew the layup. It hurts me to see points lost like that.
Lakers trail by 10. Stevenson outside. That's tipped. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. Johnson outside. Here's Mr. Moves. They get it back. Pass to Lyles. A second chance effort. Here's Mr. Moves. Clock at 4. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Mr. Moves got 5 points in the quarter. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Passes it to Wagner. Los Angeles calls timeout. When you played on the road, Smitty, just how much did you hear comments from the crowd, home or away, but I'm guessing more on the road than at home?
Yeah, on the road you hear some interesting comments from a lot of the fans, and a lot of times I didn't want to drown it out. I wanted to hear because it fueled me, and to get a chance to, I wouldn't say engage, I would tell young players not to engage, but the one thing I would do, Kevin, when you get going, you just kind of catch that fan, you get eye contact, and you give them that smile, and that's when I think you really attack them by your facial expression.
Good explanation. A different look for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Olynyk comes in for Trey Lyles, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Waiters. And then for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Chandler. Ingram comes in for Lance Stevenson, and Ball subbed in for Caldwell-Pope. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist from Olynyk. 14 points for Wade.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kuzma with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Mr. Moves. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wagner, and LeBron subbed in for Josh Hart. Here's LeBron. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and, of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. Lakers passing it around. On the wing, James. They could use a bucket. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Not letting his team down. He's been very strong. He just needs a little help from his teammates.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 8 for 3. Olynyk hands it from downtown. Olynyk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And listen, if you're 7 foot and can shoot threes, there's a place for you in today's NBA. Olynyk has that rare combination.
Now here's James. 11 points in the game. And he slams it down right on top of Hassan Whiteside.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Wade with it, now guarded by Ingram. No good from Wade. Lakers trail by 18. Paul with a wide open look. Here's McGee. Makes it off the glass. McGee's got 6.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities for defensive rebounding for them.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Ingram right side. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Ingram's got his first points of the night.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Got a piece of it. And Whiteside sends it back. In transition, here comes Miami. Wade with the ball. LeBron with the block.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
Wade passes to Mr. Moves. Second shot opportunity. The layup good by Wade. He's got 16.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage. Bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there. Not a lot of solutions.
Timeout called the Lakers. Smitty, there are a lot of funny guys that play in pro sports, and the NBA is no exception now and in the past. Who would you say is the funniest guy you ever played with?
Yeah, a couple guys, Kevin. There's some funny guys. I think one that stands out far as just being a straight comedian, had guys laughing, was Ken Norman. And I think there's another guy that was extremely funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny, was Dikembe Mutombo. Some of the things Dikembe would say and do, it was just hilarious, and he wasn't trying to be funny.
Different look for Miami. Rodney McGruder comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Dragic in for Mr. Moves. The Lakers making a switch here. Now here's LeBron. He's got 13. And again, the Lakers no good. Miami leading by 19. McGruder kicks to Olynyk. Basket good. Olynyk's got 7 now in this quarter.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Put back, a rebound by Johnson. Miami's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. McGruder passes to Johnson. Here's McGruder. There's the feed to Olynyk. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's McGruder. Goes back up. Can't get the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ball against Dragic, and it's Dragic with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. LeBron against Johnson. Mikhailuk. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now, here's Olynyk. 7 points in the game. Beasley with the steal. Johnson against James to the inside. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by James. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo. Overpowering the D and still finishes.
Dragic against Beasley. Dragic dishes to Whiteside. He hits it from 9.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
43 seconds left to play in the first half. The Lakers have converted 1 of 2. Free throws so far today.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Miami. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Waiters in for Rodney McGruder. And the Lakers also making a change. Wagner, he's checked in for James. That one is no good. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Now, here's Ball after Dion Waiters' miss. It's stolen by Dragic. Jones, no one around him, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Anthony. Goran Dragic grabs the board.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dragic.
And right there, a little miscommunication on that pass.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Wagner. He doesn't hit that one. That'll do it for the first half. Miami ahead, leading by 14. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the defense you're playing impact your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the three-point line as best as we can.
Yeah, those runouts get your guys going. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. 1 half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Dwayne Wade has been all over the floor tonight. He had 16 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And in that first half, something we don't see a lot of from him, the ability to make everyone around him better.
You know what? It hasn't been his role, but he has the skill set to do it. Maybe this is a new wrinkle to his game.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Jones is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Dion Waiters. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Dragic in at the point. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. And Goran Dragic, a slippery lefty out of Slovenia.
At his peak, a phenomenal offensive player. He doesn't hit that peak every season, though. And now in his 30s, we'll see how long he can extend his prime.
Lakers shooting their fifth attempt at the line in the game. And that one misses. Here's Waiters. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Waiters got 7.
Some guys just have that second gear. Waiters with an explosive drive.
LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Dishes to Ingram. With the floater. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Miami leading by 14. The kick out to Dragic. Waiters finds Dragic. Misses the 3.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
LeBron passes to McGee. Out to Ingram. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 5 points in the game.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up or he's gonna make you pay.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
And the lead is down inside single digits. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Feeds it to Dragic. It's deflected.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Lakers trail by 9. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. James, the pass to McGee. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. take a look at the Warriors. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, there's the Lakers, 10 games behind.
You know, for Los Angeles, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
I think it's safe to say that, for sure. They found their identity this season, and their confidence has only been building as the season has gone on.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
No good on that.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken second overall back in 16, was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Derek Jones. Dwayne Wade comes in for Dion Waiters. And Mr. Moves subbed in for Goran Dragic. Ingram wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence.
And the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's James. T right on him. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
This is where LeBron is so dangerous, has the size, has the vertical to kill you from mid-range.
Here's Wade. Some solid defense from Ingram. Lakers trail by 9. To the inside. Chandler dishes to James. Wade against Ingram. Wade kicks to Whiteside. Mr. Moves passes to Olynyk. Here's Mr. Moves. He's covered by Ball. Kuzma pulls it in. The Lakers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The second effort. Out to Chandler. Pass to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Miami leading by 9. Wade. Miami no good on that time either.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the Lakers with some changes. Lance Stevenson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Ball. Now, here's Stevenson. It's good. And that's now 10 points for Brandon Ingram.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
Wade, good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lakers trail by 9. The pass to Mr. Moves. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line. two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
At the line for two.
He misses the free throw. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Miami. And the Lakers also making a switch. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Stevenson left side. Down low. Tries again. And it's Miami with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Now here's LeBron after Dwayne Wade's miss for three. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from James.
Completely in rhythm that time. LeBron working off the catch and shoot.
Here's Mr. Moves. 11 points in the game. Chandler with the defensive effort.
Can't finish, and defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Miami leading by 4. Here's Wade. Got it from 16 feet. Wade's got 7 points for the quarter.
The mid-range jump shot has always been a staple of D. Wade's game.
A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. No good on the three.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting one in the first.
He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Got a piece of it. Pass to Chandler. And here we go. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Incredible anticipation by LeBron. Kick starts the break.
Mr. Moves passes to Wade. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Tyson Chandler. For Miami, they have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Wade at the line for two.
And that one misses.
And only about 60% from the line for the game. They shot it better in that first half, but have fallen apart here in the second half.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Trey Lyles checked in for Kelly Olynyk, and James Johnson is subbed in for Luke Babbitt. And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 5. Beasley outside. Shoots from the elbow. That one off the back iron and out.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Here's Adebayo. Here's Mr. Moves. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
2 points. That one goes. Lyles got 5 points so far.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
Well, Steve Bam Adebayo out of Kentucky adapting quickly to the NBA game.
He's been a sponge, Kevin. Plays the game with an infectious energy. He's a keeper.
Now here's Anthony. He has 7. 4 on the clock. Here's Beasley, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Inside. Here's Adebayo. Rebound the Lakers. Wagner's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's 45 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And there's where, if you get some room, you kind of have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Johnson in the corner. 3-pointer on the way. Beasley with the rebound.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
That one drops for him. Lyles got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Beasley outside. And he banks in the layup. Beasley's got his 2nd bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for Miami. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Back to the action after this word. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. JaVale McGee is out there with Beasley. Then it's Anthony. And it's Hart in at the 2 guard.
When Dion Waiters is aggressive with this combination of quickness and power, difficult to stop without fouling.
And he can't get the first one. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And he sinks the 2nd.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
Hart kicks to Beasley. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Waiter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Nuggets, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ball's checked in. He's off on the 2nd. Miami's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on 3.
Terrific understanding of how to score the ball. Waiters gets what he wants. Lights out.
Ball kicks to Beasley. Passes to Hart. And he gets it to go.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now the feed to Johnson. And the shot goes in. And Miami leads by 3.
Nice presence inside. Johnson with a variety of moves and extremely good footwork makes him a difficult matchup.
Here's Kuzma. And 2 free throws coming up on it. To get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
Free throw good. Kuzma. Whiteside's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Miami. Dragic finds Waiters. Shoots over Ingram. Dragic against Ball. Back to Waiters. Shoots over Ingram. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Ball in the corner. Easily outside. They've put them on top. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. They lead by 1. Waiters no luck.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
Ball with the bucket.
And Ball has tremendous confidence.
And Waiters has it in the corner. Whiteside kicks the drop. A 5-point Laker lead.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition 3.
Will it go?